Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? I wish you are doing well and stay in good health. Today, we wanted to continue to discuss Eightfold Path. And we are going to discuss the last path, that is right concentration or right meditation. Actually, in my feeling, I feel by using right meditation probably is better than right concentration. Because when we say right concentration, we feel this path is focused on concentration. And we don't have a kind of feeling that there are other parts of meditation. I always mention this to friends. I say, Buddhist meditation actually includes two parts. One is concentration. Another part is contemplation. So we have to have concentration for meditation. Also, we have to have contemplation for meditation. And sometimes we use Indian ancient words to describe these two parts. For concentration, we say samadhi. Okay, be able to focus, be able to have a steady mind. Okay, think steadily. And when we talk about contemplation, then we have another word that is vipassana. Be able to observe yourself and also phenomena. So samadhi and vipassana, these are two foundations of meditation. Okay. Last time we discussed right mindfulness. And today I wanted to combine right mindfulness with meditation. Okay. How can we understand the effort of right mindfulness to produce concentration and contemplation? How can we identify this skill? I try to figure out the way how to explain this part. Okay. And yesterday, I thought about watching movie. Okay. When you say, now I wanted to use mindfulness to develop concentration, okay, at this moment, that means on the screen, you have the same picture. You have the same picture. If this picture is the circle, even the film is running, but you see the screen only shows one single picture from the beginning to the end. If this picture is a circle, that means it's always a circle. Even the film is running. So sometimes I use copy machine to describe this stage. I say, you make a copy, but you don't change contents. So every copy you make, they are the same pictures. And when you put those paper together, then you see they're all the same. That is concentration. That means when we wanted to develop concentration, you don't use your mind to observe different subjects. You wanted to focus your mind, attention, to one single subject. For example, you wanted to observe your breath for 10 minutes, from first minute to the last minute. You wanted to continue to observe your breath only. You don't move your attention to other subjects. If you wanted to count your breath, if you say, I wanted to use number from 1 to 10, just 1 to 10, 1 to 10. Do not overcount. And do not change the subjects. Okay? You always focus on those numbers. The same number, continually. No change. This will increase your concentration. Last year, when I led a retreat at the center, one day I asked participants, I say, if you wanted to test your concentration, you can imagine thinking on your 5 fingers of your hand, okay? And every time when you breathe in and breathe out, when you breathe out, you count 1, then count 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also thinking about those fingers. Some are long, some are short. Focus on this image. Sometimes it does help. So for beginners, we cannot concentrate right away. You have to depend on some techniques or skills or certain image in order to be able to focus. Mindfulness is the ability to maintain this kind of effort from the beginning to the end. No changing subjects. Very determined. I wanted to continue to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and thinking about those fingers at the same time. And sometimes when you have something to do with your mind, but you don't want to use your mind on different phenomena, you limited those kind of image. That is the way to develop concentration. Okay. If you have a time or opportunity, try this technique and to see if it useful to you. This is for concentration. How about contemplation, vipassana? Vipassana means be able to observe the film. Okay, right now, this film is not a circle. Okay, this film is about a story. Okay, you are watching people in the film. When you're watching the film, at the same time, you understand the impermanence of this film. So this film is not there by itself. Also, it's conditional. Because it's conditional, there are so many conditions to have this movie in front of me. So understanding interdependency, understanding impermanence, be aware of interdependency, be aware of impermanence. There is kind of vipassana, contemplation we need to have. And also, if you say, I want to practice loving kindness, you always remember Now I'm talking to a person, okay, and I wanted to be kind. So for this part of meditation, for contemplation, we don't want it to just focus the practice on sitting meditation. When you sit, you can imagine, I wanted to practice loving kindness. But it's more important, out of sitting meditation, when you go to places, meeting people, you are still remember, I wanted to enhance my loving kindness. That is contemplation. That is part of a meditation. So according to Venerable Nagarjuna, he said, when you meditate, sit and imagine you wanted to practice loving kindness. That is not true. That is not the true. Actually, the authentic factors. This is something you imagine to do. But the ultimate way is you wanted to go out, continue to have this kind of understanding, this kind of a contemplation, this kind of observation all times. That is the real practice. Okay. So based on this kind of understanding, I wanted to remind all friends that when we discuss the last path of Eightfold Path, sometimes we translate this path to right concentration. Yeah. If we wanted to go further down deep, then we have to say maybe it's better to understand this path by using right meditation. Okay. And also there are ancient words in India. In Pali, we use jhana to describe this part. Jhana. Or Sanskrit, dhyana. Jhana or dhyana, it means think steadily, think quietly. So in jhana, in dhyana, you are able to think, you are able to observe. You don't lose your thinking ability. Okay. So sometimes people will say, meditation is be able to focus. Don't think on anything. This is a part of meditation. We are able to eradicate all kinds of thoughts, be able to focus. At the same time, after we are able to focus, then we wanted to use this mental stage to observe. That means the light is concentrated. We can see things clearly. Okay? They should be combined together. Observation and concentration, or contemplation or concentration. Okay? And also, today I wanted to mention the teaching from Tiantai School in China. Venerable Zhizhi, he did mention that there are many ways to practice meditation. Okay. Some people, they select this way. Always sitting. Always sit down and meditate. They don't walk too much. Okay, this is one way. But I feel it's not easy for us. Always sitting. Okay. I heard that Venerable Xu Yin, he went to deep meditation in Thailand many years ago. After he finished meditation, because after a few days, then he couldn't walk like normal. It's going to take some time to recover his joints in order to walk. So long time sitting and without moving, it's not easy for us. Okay, this is one of the practice. So sitting is one kind of a practice. Also, there's another kind, long time walking. You don't sit. So actually in China, some monks, they walk only. They don't sit down. Not for a week, sometimes for 3 months. That is a special practice. One of my classmates, a monk in Taiwan, he did this once, and always walking, practice walking meditation for 3 months. It was not easy either. It was kind of difficult. Okay, long time sitting, long time walking. We ordinary people cannot really continue. Okay, so the third way is half sitting, half walking. This is what we do at the center. What do we do, for most retreats? We walk for some time, then we sit down for some time. If we have 10 hours a day to practice, then 5 hours walking, 5 hours of sitting, then we can balance our physical condition. Don't go to the extreme. Okay. And finally, there's another kind of a practice. Yeah. It doesn't depend on sitting or walking. You are using all opportunities in your daily life for meditation. That means you are not limit your practice on sitting or on walking. Actually, you use all kinds of conditions. Long time ago, when monks chopping wood, they say, I'm practicing meditation at the moment, chopping wood, growing vegetables, okay, and cooking rice, okay, or walking by a river, okay. You can use all kinds of phenomena, all kinds of conditions to practice meditation. I feel we wanted to learn to improve in this way for ourselves. Okay, it's good to have a retreat once a while, maybe a few times a year. Or every day we have 1 hour to sit or 1 hour to walk. But also it's important. Yeah. After we have sitting and a walking practice, we are able to use all opportunities around us. When we drive the car, let's practice driving meditation. Okay. Let's clean the floor. Let's practice cleaning meditation. Let's talk to people. Let's practice talking meditation. I wanted to write an article, type in some article, type in meditation. Okay. Always be aware, what is your goal? What do you want to achieve? Maintain your inner calmness. Also, maintain your concentration. At the same time, be able to clearly understand things the way it is. Knowing how to make selection in everyday's life. That is the real meditation. That is the right meditation. Meditation just emphasizes on concentration without vipassana, without contemplation. In Buddhism, we say this is wrong meditation, wrong concentration. So in Buddhism, we don't encourage people just to develop concentration, no contemplation. Okay. Today, I wanted to conclude my words at this moment. Thank you so much.